Yo, welcome back. This is Stu42 with another Minecraft video. Today I'm going to finally take a bit of a break from the magic stuff. As you can see, I've done a few more things down there. I will come back and make an episode about that little circle of stones there. It's proving to be a bit tricky to get that last end of it. But now I think we're going to finally get into some of the technical stuff in the form of engineers, in this engineer's manual, which is Immersive Engineering. So manual's pretty easy to make. You just, I think it's just a book and a lever. But the things I wanted to get towards was just checking out some of the power generation in it. So you can make RF, you can make RF from it, but you can have a windmill or a water wheel are the two big passive generators for this. So I thought the other guys on the server have tried the water wheels. I'm going to try the windmill just because I've got this hill here, so I might put a windmill up on top of it and see how it goes. Before we do that, however, it does use a bit of this treated wood. Now to do the treated wood, we are going to need, where is it? Overview and resources. We're going to need the coke oven, which is the same as the normal Railcraft coke oven, which we've made before. I've got one, well, me and Sneddo both have one in the shared area out there. I'm going to make one that's just for me, as it were. So pretty easy to make in the book. Let's see. So we need this for creosote oil to make the wood. And it's just this. So pretty easy to have some sandstone, some bricks, some clay, coke bricks. You'll end up with a few of these, or one of them left over, because you only need 27 of them, and you need an engineer's hammer to hit the thing with at the end. So engineer's hammer is tools and machinery. I think it might just be in the introduction. Yeah, there we go. String, couple of sticks, 2 iron. So that string. Do I have any sticks? No sticks. Let's make some. Cool. So stick, string, iron, hammer. Now I think it was that way. No, I always get that backwards. That's not working either. So let's have a look. What are we doing wrong? We need overview, coke oven, sandstone. Right. So sandstone, pretty easy. And I was right the first time, as long as we have sandstone there. Cool. So 28 of those. Excellent. Now I'm going to throw these downstairs. I'll throw this downstairs. Well, the tree farm is there, so we might put this up in this corner. 1, 2, 3. I mean, that's just water going around it. You know what? Let's put it in here. Oops. Didn't quite go back far enough. Now, unlike the Railcraft one, this has a brick in the middle. And now we should just be able to hit it with the hammer. Wow. Flashy. That's pretty cool. Awesome, let's get some wood. Can I reach this from here? Oh, I can, look at that. So let's grab our dark oak, go for a 64 of those, request. There they are. Let's see what happens when we throw it in. And away it goes. Cool. So I'm going to have to let this burn for a while to build up some creosote. So once we've got some creosote, we can get some of the wood done. And then once we've got the wood done, we can go, where are we going? Power, wires, power generation. I'm going to need to make a bunch of these windmill blades because you need a windmill blade with these tough fabrics to make the improved windmill blade. And then 8 of those. So what's that? So we're going to need 32 tough fabrics and 8 windmill blades. Pretty easy. Tough fabric, this is why we had all that hemp going. Remember last episode or a couple of episodes ago, we had the hemp gathering nicely, and there we have heaps of it there. So I'm going to be back in just a moment once we've built some creosote, and then hopefully we can make this and get our first little windmill going. Yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, I've done a little bit while I've been gone. We've managed to get a few a few bits of creosote out of this. At the moment, I'm just grabbing the bucket, waiting till it's full, and then crafting it in the middle with a bunch of wood to get treated wood planks, which I've got now. Well, I've got some anyway. One of the things to note in here, when you look at wherever it is, when you look at this kinetic dynamo, this is not the pattern to use. I've just realized after making the copper wire coil that the one in NEI is slightly different. As you can see, we're using the hard mode pack, so we're going to need to make this instead, as well as the MV capacitor. So I'm going to go ahead and go away and make a bunch of these things, and I'll be back once we've made these. I just thought it would be good to note that sort of stuff. See you in a bit. Okay, I have been and made a few of the things off camera that we're going to need. I've ended up making, so we've got our improved windmill blade, we've got our kinetic dynamo. I've also made 8 coils of copper wire, and this LV capacitor, as well as 8 of these LV wire connectors. Now, hopefully this will be enough for us. I actually also made this engineer's voltmeter as well. Now, some of these patterns are slightly different. I do recommend looking at NEI, especially for buying the hard mode pack. Hard mode most definitely seems to not be able to alter anything in books. So we've noticed it with Thorncraft, and now we're noticing it with Immersive Engineering as well. So let's build this windmill. Now, you want it to be up high, or it says we want it up high, so let's throw it, I don't know, right here looks good. Now, I've also done a little bit of research, and this thing is giant. So we're gonna build this right at the top of here. Now, what do we want? We want the windmill bit, and click. Wow. So that just clears the thing, clears the tree, and yeah, we could have potentially made it. Yeah, wow. Okay, I might have to build something pretty around that at some point later on. But for now, let's put power on the back of there. How long can we make this, I wonder? And can it just be on the floor? So I've never done this before, so let's... Thinking from... Alright, cool. So that does actually link from there to there. Awesome. Now let's break it and we get our wire back. Awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to do is let's... I don't know if this thing hurts you or not. I don't want to try, just in case. Let's chop that tree down. Excellent. And we'll go... Let's see if we can put one here. Linking from there to there. Yep, awesome. And now we want to link from yes, okay, so we've got our power down here. Now this is coming from our solar already heading downstairs, so this is probably a really good place to put this stuff. Now I'm not sure if we can place these on there, can we? No, we can't. So this is why I built this capacitor. Yeah, cool, so that links to there. Excellent. So now we can throw that on there. And then hopefully, I'm not sure if we can link from there to here. Connection obstructed. Okay, so we're going to need to put something let's use the tree for now. So from there to there, yep, and from there to there. No, connection's obstructed again. So I will make some of the better sorts of connection's still obstructed. Looks like this is going to be a bit of a tricky thing to do. So we'll go from there to there, and then there to there. Excellent. Now, let's have a look at what this engineer's thing does. Doesn't do anything. Can't focus on the cable. Oh, there we go. Energy stored. Awesome. So that is storing power happily, and we can, yeah, we absolutely need that to do that. So now, what do we need to do? That doesn't work. We're going to need to, there we go. So hit it a couple of times, and then we've got some power coming out of there, and then we can see, maybe that wasn't power going out, maybe that was power going in. So let's go back, and we want to go to power wires and generators, breaker switch, maybe no, tools and machinery. Okay, so it's in here somewhere anyway. Power generation, maybe there's a capacitor in here. No, no capacitor, breaker. It's alright. We'll try the brute force method. So orange should be out. Maybe. Oh, I know what it'll be. Okay. So it'll be a problem with the cabling. So not the cable from Immersive Engineering, but rather this here, the kinesis pipe side of things. So let's do that. And now we need, it needs to be a wooden pipe in order to, there we go, so that's now linked. And once more, there we go, now power's draining out of it. Presumably through there. It's going fairly slowly. Alright, so we're going to need to put that back on the top and get our coil again, go from there to there, and then there you go. So power is now growing again. Awesome, we now have a windmill, and it's generating, well, not a heap of power, but enough, hopefully, for us to get some power down the bottom. Now I'm guessing that why we haven't got power down the bottom is because it's full. Yep, it's full. So we're going to have to make a bunch of, I don't know, what can we do? Let's put some wood in here. Now it is nighttime, so nighttime means we're definitely not using solar. There's definitely power still going into there. And if we go up here and have another look at this, we should see, yep, still growing, still doing some stuff. And there's a little bit of power going out through there, now we can see. Awesome. All right, well, I think that is probably us for this episode. Good starting to having some extra power. I'm gonna maybe pretty up this and do some better power rather than just stringing it through the trees. But yeah, that's an excellent start to Immersive Engineering anyway. And it's a nice rainy night. All right, so as always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.